If you're a dog owner here in Menomonie, you know how great this city is for getting out with your four-legged friend. So let's talk about how to find the right dog trainer to make sure you and your dog can really enjoy everything our community has to offer together. I mean, just picture it. You want your dog to be cool and collected when the sidewalks near UW Stout are packed, right? Or to be able to relax during a downtown event and to walk nicely on the leash around Lake Menomonie without lunging at every single jogger or cyclist. That's exactly why finding a trainer who gets the day-to-day of Menomonie life is so helpful. So, where do you even begin? Well, the very first step is to get really clear on what you're trying to accomplish. Before you can find the right person to help, you've got to know what success actually looks like for you and your dog. What's on your list? Are you bringing home a brand new puppy who needs to learn pretty much everything? Or maybe you have an adult dog and you're just looking to work on a few specific things, like pulling on the leash every time you see a squirrel or jumping all over guests when they come through the door. A lot of us are dealing with these common challenges, and chances are you probably see some of your own goals on this list, whether it's building those basic skills like a solid come or tackling something a little trickier like reactivity. Just figuring out your main priorities is a huge first step. Okay, so once you know what you want to work on, the next piece of the puzzle is understanding the different ways to get there. There are various methods and class formats, and it's really about finding what's going to work best for your dog's personality and your lifestyle. You're going to hear the term positive reinforcement a lot, and for good reason. At its core, it's about rewarding the behavior you want to see more of. This is such a powerful way to build a confident dog who actually wants to work with you and can make good choices, even with all the distractions Menomonie throws your way. Then you've got to decide on the format. In-home coaching is amazing for tackling problems right where they happen, like barking like crazy at the front door or sneaking food off the counter. Group classes, on the other hand, are perfect for practicing focus around other dogs, which is exactly the kind of prep you need for a stroll downtown. Now, let's talk about all those letters after a trainer's name. It's really important to know that Wisconsin doesn't actually require state licensing for dog trainers. That means these professional certifications are one of your best clues that a trainer is serious about their education and committed to using modern, effective, and humane training methods. All right, you know what you're looking for, you know your goals. Now it's time to actually start checking out some trainers and finding the one that feels like the right fit. Of course, budget is always a consideration. This chart should give you a ballpark idea of what you can expect to pay for different training services right here in the Menomonie area. It's a handy way to see how things like group classes are priced compared to more intensive options like a board and train. When you do reach out to a trainer, have these questions ready to go. You really want to get a feel for their philosophy, their experience with the specific things you're dealing with, and what kind of support they offer you. A great trainer will be more than happy to walk you through all of this. And finally, we get to the part that really makes all the difference: practice. The time you spend with a trainer builds the foundation, but taking those skills out into the real world is what truly makes them stick. A perfect example: take what you've learned about loose leash walking and head to the Red Cedar State Trail. It's the ideal place to practice navigating around those real-world distractions like bikes and other people in a beautiful open space. The big open fields at Wakanda Park, they're fantastic for working on recall. You can use a long leash for safety, let your dog have a bit of freedom, and practice getting them to come back to you with all the normal park sights and sounds around. Or head downtown to work on polite greetings. The sidewalks give you tons of opportunities to practice keeping your dog calm as people walk past, or teaching them to settle down nicely at an outdoor cafe while you have a coffee. And for a truly local challenge, the area around the UW Stout campus is a great training ground for focus. It's a busy environment that can help your dog get comfortable with all sorts of things: skateboards, bikes, and just the general buzz of students on the go. At the end of the day, training is about so much more than just stopping bad habits. It's about building a stronger relationship with your dog. It's about creating a confident, happy companion who can be a part of your life wherever you go. Good luck with your search, and have fun on all the adventures you and your best friend will have here in Menomonie.